But Imi, great to catch up. Before we get on to this weekend's game, it's been a week of contrasting matches, but we'll start last Saturday. Just how great was it to get back in front of a rocking SJP against Blackpool?
Yeah, absolutely fantastic. So I would say one of the best performances I've witnessed in my time here. So we were really good right from the start. Obviously, goal helped massively in the start, but also after we conceded in the first half, that didn't really affect on us at all. We kept on moving the ball really well, and another two good goals in the second half. Overall, a really good performance, and just shows to everybody and shows to us as well how good we can play. And just a really good performance. And of course, it was fantastic to be back at SJP as well. And the atmosphere was really good.
You got an assist for Sonny as well in the dying minutes. A similar move, albeit on the other side to that, same assist you got against Swansea. I guess for a winger as well, how good is it to get off the mark and get your first assist of the season?
Yeah, it's always nice to get assists and goals. So it always helps for the confidence and stuff. But of course, always the main thing is how well the team plays, and it doesn't really matter who scores the goals or who assists the goals. The main thing is that we get the 3 points, and but yeah, so of course it's always nice for the personal point of view as well to get assists and hopefully goals as well coming soon. I feel really good personally. I had a really good pre-season. I think this is the fittest I've felt throughout my career, so the confidence is really high at the moment, but just need to keep working hard, and I'm sure it will be a good season.
And obviously last night you watched the game from the bench. It wasn't the result we wanted as we were knocked out of the cup. What can we take from that game though to bounce back on Saturday?
Yeah, of course disappointing result, but I would say general in football you cannot let's say the Saturday's game really good. You cannot go too high on those good moments, and then on the opposite last night you cannot go too low when the game doesn't go your way. So you just need to try and remain as consistent as possible. And there definitely is gonna be a lot of learning from last night. But then on the other hand, there definitely was some positives as well. A lot of players got good minutes. Players coming back from injury got good minutes. Young boys got valuable experience as well. So even though of course disappointing always to lose and get out from the cup, but there definitely is some positives, and that doesn't take away the whole momentum what we build on a Saturday. It's just it is a long season, and sometimes you're gonna have those real highs, and sometimes unfortunately there's gonna be lows. But as I said, in those not so good moments you cannot go too low, so we will be fully ready on Saturday.
You mentioned it there, a few young players played on Tuesday night and some of them are featured in the games before that as well. As you're now probably one of the more experienced players in the squad, you played in a number of countries as well, you find yourself maybe offering bits of advice to them and telling them the way a bit?
Yeah, I try to, I would say, lead by an example, so show my professional way of living, my habits in a gym, on and off the pitch, the way I prepare, the way I recover. So there is so many good young talents in a group. So it's of course I want to help them as much as I can.
Saturday's game as well against Mansfield, it's an early kickoff. Does that alter the way that you guys have been preparing for the game, or just does it get up a few hours earlier?
Yeah, not really. So we are, as professional footballers, you are used to playing all sorts of different times, so it doesn't matter if the kickoff is at 12 or if it's at 9 or whatever. You will always be ready for the game. And of course started focusing on Mansfield more today after yesterday, and then go more through them tomorrow to make sure we are fully ready then for the early kickoff. But the preparation still remains pretty much the same, of course. Then you just need to get a bit earlier on a Saturday, but otherwise it's pretty much a normal preparation.
As you say, you've already been prepping for Mansfield. We played them only recently, both home and away, towards the back end of last season. What are you expecting from them?
Yeah, they're a good teams. Obviously starting with with 2 narrow losses, so they will be eager to try and get the first win. But the most recent game what we played, the last game of the season, obviously they were really good, and we were nowhere near good enough. Lost 3-0, so that was obviously a big disappointment. And there is a lot to learn from that game as well, and what we can use then on a Saturday. But there are a good side, a lot of experienced players, and we need to be fully ready and up for it on a Saturday. So we need to be at least as good as what we were against Blackpool, because they will put up a tough game for sure.
I just want to change direction slightly at the end of this interview. This is the first time we've had a chance to catch up on camera since the start of the season, and your pre-season was slightly different to the other players. You were with the Finnish national team at the start of June for 2 games against Holland and Poland. Just how good was it to be back among your national team group?
Absolutely fantastic. So I would say it's the biggest honor as a footballer to represent your own country, and those games in June, I would say that Finland is the most beautiful in a summer. So 2 home games in a full Olympic stadium, over 30,000 Finns cheering us on in there, and obviously my whole family watching, and all my friends watching from the television. So it is always a very, very special moment, and we managed to get a great result against Poland as well to beat them 2-1 to put us in a good position in a group, and a tiny bit closer towards the dream of World Cup. And Finland has never been in a World Cup before, so that would be absolutely amazing. But of course, it's still a long way to go. But that is the dream.
And how did that affect your pre-season? Was it just a case you got a few extra weeks off in between?
Just kind of got back to training a bit earlier than the rest of the boys to make sure that I'm fully ready for the national team. So it didn't really affect that much, and maybe got a few less holiday days than the other lads. But I'm not gonna be complaining if I'm representing the national team. So it's more than fine, and I still had a good amount of time to spend time with my family and friends in Finland. So just a few extra training days, but that's more than fine.